Thank you, Speaker. We thought this matter, we raised it on the issue of how we handle each other, especially in the House. And Speaker, this is going to sit with you and your team, because what the member is saying is just talking on the issues that happened on the House yesterday, but is not dealing with this matter in detail. That there was a response of someone who decided to insult and undermine members of Parliament. And we don't have another cheek to give. Because if you're going to behave in a manner that is not exemplary and that has got no respect of other people, you can't expect to get that response back. And to us, to avoid even engaging with the other members and the executive, we want the firmness to come from your office and your team, Speaker, because it's only you who can get us into line. I can't be told by another member of another political party. We are all the same members, even the executive. And once it collapses from your table, then it's going to be a problem. So we're going to really, we are just started this term, and we're going to plead with you to sit with your team to say, once you've taken that seat where you are sitting now, it doesn't matter which political party or part of a coalition you come from. You have to treat us fairly, and you have to stick to the rules. And even the issue of people saying, no, the ministers, they can respond, and there's no determination of how the answer should be. But when someone you can see that has got no interest of respecting even the people that have asked that question, you should be able to rein on them. Because people, if that is the case, all of us, we can pretend as if we're doing the work, but we're continuing to insult. So we really plead with your office, not other members. Those, we don't care about them. We're going to do our work, but when it comes to your office, because once it collapses there, that's why you're going to find ourselves taking over from the duties of the Speaker or the Chair by responding to each other. One of the issues that get raised when it collapses in that table, it's when we don't speak through the Chair. When we start directing to each other, then it collapses. So we're really going to plead. Yesterday, the Chair was presiding. He failed to protect the members. He was biased, even on issues that we're saying, you are human. You might have taken a ruling and then you realize that along the way, this was a mistake from your side. You got to have that confidence and be able to say, look, I think this ruling was wrong, member, because as you are sitting there, it doesn't mean you are bigger than all of us. You are presiding over this house with the powers that were given by the same house. So once you find yourself that you've made a mistake, you've got to be courageous enough to say, I think that my ruling was incorrect. The members that have removed from this hybrid, the online system, can they be brought back? Because the matter that we're dealing with yesterday, even the minister said, but it's not an issue for me because it's a fact of what the members are stating. So why is it an issue? But and then the chairperson should have said, look, now that the member, and I've got better clarity of this, and sometimes even the language, because when we try to explain to him that, no, the word Bantiti, this is what it means, and even the member himself says, no, I don't have a problem with that because it's a fact. But the speaker, because the chair, because it's my way, even when he can see that everyone is saying, but you can see the facts are in front of you that you've made a mistake, because he has taken that his own way of presiding, it's my way or the highway. He will never even have the decency of saying, look like I've made an error, and which is human. We'll all make errors and say, let me withdraw. That's why when you preside over us and say, what you said is wrong, please withdraw. And then we realize that, no, actually it's out of the rules. We do withdraw. So you can do the same thing. It's just how we should treat each other. Then we're going to have the necessary decorum in the house and be able to to deal with this member, because I can tell you now, if they're going to continue to insult us and undermine us, those things of honorable and mistake, they become absolutely meaningless. So we don't want to do that. And we're relying only on that table so that we don't end up guiding each other on the floor here. Thank you.
Honorable members, thank you very much on the issues that you have raised. I wouldn't want that we proceed with that matter on debate because, correctly so, Chief Whip of the EFF, you have written a letter to the Speaker on the matter, and I wouldn't want us to continue debating it here, so that we give it a considered view and I write formally to you. But what is equally important, and I think it's for all of us as members in the House, it's really to try and respect the decorum of the House and our rules.